Hey, howdy.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, great.
Good.
Glad you're here today.
Rihanna?
Yeah, it's Ryan Carson.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. So, you're here to talk to us a bit about your new venture, right?
That's right. It's Treehouse. It's an online website you can go to and learn. We got all sorts of great educational videos to learn web design, web development. So people log on, watch videos, take a quiz, and then they earn badges.
I like your video learning site. Do you think people like learning online on the web?
Definitely. It's the future of education. Mm-hmm.
Fad.
We definitely think it's the future of education.
So where did you get the name?
Treehouse? Well,
Yeah.
Treehouse is kind of a comfortable place, and it makes me think of a community. So we wanted that comfortable place for people to learn and also to interact with other Treehouse learners.
So, is it your wife or a pet?
No, I mean it's
maybe your maiden name?
Oh, you're probably thinking about Linda. That's one of our main competitors. No, it's
The nice lady. You go to the site. There's a nice lady, brown hair, on the video on the front page.
No, that's Linda. That's a different site.
Oh. So is it hard to start a business?
Yes, I mean that's the. Yeah.
Here's what I've always wondered about starting a business. Do you have to have an HR department?
I mean, we don't have one. I mean, we have one now, but when we first started, we didn't have an HR department.
I've had some problems with HR departments in the
What do
past.
you-
That's why.
Sorry.
That's why I ask.
No, I mean you don't have to have an HR department to start a small business, but if you have a lot of people, you definitely want to have HR.
Would you say generally in an HR situation, it's frowned upon to touch someone?
So always.
Do you have to get permission beforehand? Is that what HR is for?
I don't really know a lot about HR actually. I mean, I'm assuming that no, though. I would say no.
So back to the educational videos.
Oh, thank you.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
That's actually why I'm here. I would like to talk more about that actually than whatever else.
I really liked your video on Microsoft Excel. I think that really helped me because, Excel numbers are really important today. In today's society, everybody has to.
That's
know
true.
numbers.
We don't teach Excel, though. We don't have any Excel videos.
I was definitely on your site and watched a video on Excel. I learned a lot, and then I was at Starbucks recently, and I met a lady.
Okay.
She was really nice. She was about 5'3".
All right.
Beach blonde hair, deep blue eyes, really, really nice smile. We shared a very long, very deep conversation.
Yeah.
And I feel really close to you while I'm telling you this. So we were talking for a really long time.
So it sounds like you had a great conversation.
We did. We had a great conversation. I feel like if I had Excel on my pocket computer, I would have been able to get her number.
You mean on your phone?
My pocket computer. If I had Excel on there, I probably would have been able to get her number. I have an idea for an educational video that you could put on your website.
Oh, great.
Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear about it?
Sure.
I wrote it in my diary. Hold on. September 21st. Today I learned that help is not a safe word. That's not actually what I wanted to talk to you
Well,
about.
we wouldn't have that video.
People should know that, though, if you're ever thinking about making that video.
Yeah, you should probably talk to HR.
Okay, I found it. November 17th. There's a girl named Bella. She moves from Arizona to Forks, Washington. She lives with her dad. She meets a vampire and has a werewolf for a best friend. She marries the vampire and has a half-human baby, and then she becomes a vampire.
That's the plot Twilight. Sounds like you just copied the plot of Twilight.
I was going to call it just before nighttime. Maybe we can talk about Gmail for a second.
Yeah, it's a great product.
It is. I really like it, but I have to ask you a question about how it works. I was having, I don't want to get too far into my personal life.
Sure.
I was having a fight with my girlfriend.
Sorry.
Who was being just a huge bitch. at the time. And we sent a lot of heated emails back and forth. And she sent one. And then when I was reading it, the advertisements on the right were for a personal site.
Yeah, well, that's how our search algorithm works. I mean, it will pull up information, just read your email and just didn't really read your email, just read the words in the email, and probably something you were talking about fed into a personal site. You probably said something like break up.
So my question is, I followed that link and I signed up for the site.
Okay.
What does NSA stand for?
I don't know what that stands for. Oh, no strings attached. No strings attached. That's an old personals thing. Sorry, I've been married for a while. I don't know. I forget that stuff. So probably that's a really discreet relationship. Someone wants to start with you.
I think this has been a very helpful interview.
You're welcome.
Sometimes I feel like Google knows exactly what I'm thinking.
We get people who email us a lot saying that same thing.
Is it true?
Well, no. I mean, what we do is we just log your searches, and then we use that information to inform future searches.
Okay, let's test it.
Go for it.
I'm thinking of a number between 7 and 9. What is it?
8.
Google, what is it?
It's 8. That was it? That was your number?
Yeah.
There was only one number to choose, though. You made it very easy.
Can you hear what I'm thinking right now?
Gosh, it's quiet in here.
Get out of my head. What do you think of Bing?
Well, Bing is a pretty exciting new competitor. Excited to see what Microsoft does. They have a completely different advertising strategy, completely different strategy to target consumers, and really get people to search differently. So we welcome it. A lot of people think that we're the only guys out there, and it's nice to see Bing really put in the effort to make a really high-quality search engine.
Screw Yahoo, right? Who are those guys? What are they doing?
I mean,
Nothing.
No,
They're not doing anything.
They have a pretty good search engine.
They're pretty terrible. I'm here today with Kevin Rose, creator of Reddit. Now, where did you get the idea for the little alien?
Actually, I'm creator and founder of Dig.com. It's like Reddit. I mean, Reddit is like Dig, but no, it's Dig.
If you could have anybody in your top 8, who would they be?
We don't do that.
Wrong answer. Dwight from The Office. All 8.
So you really like The Office?
It's okay.